guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my fails of 2018. I just did my beauty favorites of 2018 and it's only right to show you guys the stuff that didn't work. Now this isn't meant to be mean-spirited or hateful towards any of these brands. I just did not like the products. I gave them a chance, I tried them out, and they just did not work out for me. We are entitled to dislike a product and be able to say we don't like it without feeling like, oh, I can't say it because so-and-so liked it, or I can't say it because so-and-so said it was so amazing. Yeah, it could work out for you, it could work out for so-and-so, but it didn't work out for me. So it is what it is. Let's get started right away. I'm going to start off with these two products because I don't have them. I will insert a picture right here. The first one is the Morphe setting spray. I heard so much rave, so much buzz around this setting spray that I was like, you know what? Let me try it because it must be amazing. And I tried it and I tried it and I tried it and I tried it and I never felt like anything went on my face. Like nothing ever felt like it was on my skin. Nothing. Like no setting spray ever felt. I never felt the setting spray touch my face, and I don't know if you're supposed to apply it like this because I never felt it on my skin, so I never felt it do anything for my makeup. I mean, I didn't spray it from far away. I sprayed it from a decent space, but I also didn't spray it like this to feel it, and I was so weirded out because I've seen a lot of people rave about it. I mean, I even sprayed it like this, like right in front of my eyes to see if anything was coming out. And the product did come out. It just, I never felt it on my skin. Maybe it was so lightweight, or, you know, maybe my skin's just, I mean, I don't know. I just never felt it. And I tried it time and time again, and it was just a no-go. So I had to return it. Next is the Morphe gel liner. This gave me raccoon eyes. Worst raccoon eyes I've ever had with any liner, for that matter. Literally, this is the worst liner I have ever tried. It went on beautifully, but it like creased into my crease and it looked horrible, and I did like a regular wing, and then like it how do you say it? It like bled into my under eyes and it just looked horrendous. It gave me super bad raccoon eyes and I had to return it too. So on that other trip to Morphe, I returned both of those products because they were not good. And to finish off Morphe, the Morphe concealer, I didn't like it. A lot of people raved about it too, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be good. My cousin actually recommended I try it, and I tried it, but I didn't like it. She liked it, I didn't. It just, I feel like it's too much of like a dry formulation, or I don't know if I got a dry one, because this just doesn't feel creamy in my under eyes. It feels actually dry, and it looks kind of cakey after a while. Which is why I don't like it. I know they are launching new concealers, they are launching foundations and setting powders, which I will try the concealer, the new one, and compare it to this one and see if there's a difference. But this is not a creamy concealer to me, and it just did not work out. I was disappointed in that for sure. Moving on to something else that gave me raccoon eyes, this damn mascara from Essence. I forgot who I saw raving about it, and I was like, let me try it out. I was on the hunt for a new mascara. I really liked the wand because it was long. That's what she said. But it flaked off of my lashes so badly that you can see it all down here. It bled down here. It was just a hot mess of a mascara. I've never had so many issues with one mascara, and this is the False Lashes Dramatic Volume Unlimited Mascara from Essence. Yeah, no, it was definitely a no-go. Moving on to Kat Von D concealer, the Lock-It concealer. This was too thick, and I know that's not what she said, but this was way too thick under my eyes. I tried using it to clean up my lashes, okay, to clean up my eyebrows, you know, because I didn't want to waste it since I had already bought it, and I just never went back to return it. But it looked super like thick, like weird. It dried like patchy on like my brow bone area. It just did not work out for me. I don't like it. And I also stopped liking a lot of her products. I felt like her brand, when it started, was really good. It had really good products, but as the years went going on, especially last year, I felt like I included a lot of her new releases and new products in my anti-hauls because they were just not the business for me. I wasn't interested in any of her new makeup, so it is what it is. Moving on to this foundation. Now, this was a super popular foundation. This is a Dermacol foundation, and it's a super like over exaggerated, super thick full coverage foundation, and it just did not work out for me. I bought 2 of them, and one I look like a ghost because it's so pasty and like light, and the other one I look like Patrick Star because it's like super pink. And I don't mean Patrick Star as in like Patrick the influencer. I mean Patrick Star, SpongeBob's friend. So yeah. And I even mixed both foundations, and it's so thick. It clogs my pores disgustingly. And every time I tried it, I would break out because it's just so, I don't know. I don't like it on my skin. I don't like it at all. Moving on to another foundation. I was so disappointed in this one. The Marc Jacobs Genius Gel Supercharged Foundation was a hot ass mess on my skin. I did not like it whatsoever. It looked like it was like flaking off my skin, or like it would turn into like little balls as I was blending it, so it was kind of like just crumbling off of my skin, and it just looked so patchy and blotchy all over my skin. It just made me look like I didn't know how to put on my foundation, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm not about that look. So this is definitely one of the worst foundations I've tried thus far, besides this one that is a hot ass mess. Now, this product, I feel like I was like, one month I told you guys I love it. The next month I told you guys I hate it. It doesn't work good. But I found a trick to it. But I still want to mention it because it's kind of annoying. An annoying trick. So the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder works amazingly with the Colourpop foundations, the stick foundation, the liquid foundation. Now if I try and set my other foundations, any other foundations, it looks horrible. It doesn't look good. It makes my skin look super dry, and it feels like my skin's cracking. So yeah, that's annoying. I mean, it looks phenomenal. Like, it gives me such a filtered airbrush look when I use the Colourpop foundation and the Colourpop concealer. If I use any other product, it looks like shit. So, I mean, I'm going to use it up as long as I use my Colourpop foundations, which I have 2 of them, the stick one and the regular one. And hopefully I'll finish this up just because I don't want it to go to waste. I mean, it was affordable, but hey, I still paid that amount for it. So, gotta get my money's worth. Next, and last but not least, these 2 palettes. Now, if I feel like there was the most disastrous palette of 2018, definitely has to be the Subculture palette. This palette was the talk of the year, and I don't mean in a good way, because although there was a few people that liked it, and I mean, I don't know how, but I was one of the many who just didn't like this palette, and it didn't work out. I even did a tutorial, a live tutorial, so that you guys can see how this palette was working. I will link it down below so you guys can check it out. It just did not work. The colors do not blend. They end up getting splotchy. If you try and mix colors together, it just turns into this ugly, nasty color. And I'm not gonna lie, I love the colors. I love the colors theme, the color story of this palette. I just wish it would have worked. That's all I wish. That's all I wish for. I wish it would have worked on the eyes. As beautiful and as good as it looks in the palette, I wish it would have transferred to the eyes. Not just as swatches, like good swatches, on the eyes actually working. But it is what it is. This palette did not work out for me, and that's that. I also did a dupe video, so if you like the color story as well and you want something that's a little bit better, that's more affordable, that works better than this, check out that dupe video. I will have it just linked down below. And last but not least, Laura Lee Los Angeles. And this is no hate to her. This has nothing to do with all her drama and all her stuff, everything that went down in 2018 for her. This just specifically has to do with the makeup. Like, that's all. I did not like her palette. I got this in BoxyCharm and I tried it out. I gave it a chance. I will also have that video because it was a disaster on camera as well. It didn't work. I love the concept of the palette. It's small, it's compact, it has like a pretty packaging. I'm not even gonna lie. It is pretty packaging, it's pretty interesting, but the shadows, the proof is not in this pudding. It just does not work out for me. This green shade that I thought was gonna be so stunning blended away into nothing. And this one got super blotchy as I was blending it. It would skip. It just, this one, I don't know how, but this faded to my lower under eyes as I was wearing it on the eyes. This orange is the only decent color in this palette, but I have way better orange shades in other of my palettes. That this is just, this reminds me of Claire's makeup. This reminds me of makeup for kids. Honestly, if I'm being honest, it just does. I didn't like it. I'm going to give it to my 5-year-old niece because it doesn't work for her. For me, I wouldn't use it anymore. It was just a hot ass mess. I mean, in theory, in palette, it looks beautiful. Again, like Subculture, I wish it would have transferred well to the eyes because it is a good, like, looking palette. Those were my fails of 2018, and now they can go in the trash because just kidding. I'm giving some of these to my mom so that she can try them out. Maybe they worked out. Maybe they'll work out on her skin, and you know, I'll give it to my aunts and stuff like that, and cousins, and maybe they like them more than I did, or maybe they work out for them more than they did for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what were some of your least favorite products of 2018 in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. All my social medias are always linked in the description down below. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, on all of them by MakeupByMisela. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!